Good morning, everyone. This is David with Oliver Live. Well, we're coming to you from Highway 87 and 124 interchange. In fact, right now we just went through the curve. I want to thank Galveston County. I talked to William earlier. They had equipment in High Island. As soon as the guys came in, they jumped on it and started the cleanup process before TxDot ever got here. In fact, I don't know if they're here yet. We're going to see, but I do know Galveston County jumped on board or jumped in and is working to get the highway cleaned that we reported on earlier. And so we're going back through now. We're going to make a trip down and see where it stands. It was bad early this morning, 5:30, water coming over the road, washed a lot of stuff, and this time it was a little different. Actually, it covered more area. I know down in Gilcrest, right after I went over Rollover Pass, or coming up to Rollover Pass from Crystal Beach, I noticed the ditches were full. In fact, when I pulled out on Highway 87 off Loop 108, I could look down Rotillion Road and see that it was flooded. Noticed a lot of the RVs that were camping on the beach pulled off and were in parking lots on Bolivar in Crystal Beach, and so that told me that the beach was flooded. And I looked at the camera earlier and could see where it was flooded. And so Galveston County's done an awesome job jumping in, helping TxDot clean the road. Right now we're in an area that was covered with debris and stuff, and it's clean now. But still, please take your time coming down through here. There's sand on the road, there's mud on the road, and so until we get a good rain and it washes everything off, we could see some slippery conditions. I know there's a cell. I just talked to my wife, and she said there was a cell sort of southwest of us, west of us, that looked like it may come across highway or come across Bolivar Peninsula. And I know we've got some training that's going to be going on. Hopefully it stays north of us. But I was reading one of the reports from from Eric Graves, and he thought parts of southeast Texas could get 4 to 8 inches of rain today because of the training effect. And so if you're out running around, take your time, be careful. But you can see TxDot's here, Galveston County's here, all of them, they're both working together to get the road clean. It had a lot of, not only sand and shell on it, grass and marsh grass, but it had quite a bit of, tree limbs, boards and stuff. And so you always want to take precaution whenever you're coming through here. And there you can see there's a froth that washed up, and that's all sand there that they're cleaning off. And it takes a little bit of time. And we're going into a low tide right now, and the tide's dropped quite a bit since we came through earlier. And you can see that video, what it looked like before the cleanup started, on our social media sites and on our website at BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com under the Bolivar Live blog. But we're going to go on down and see what else they've been able to accomplish. Like I said, once again, I want to thank TxDot. They got a crew out here, but I really want to thank Galveston County for jumping on board. And they knew there was a problem down here. They had equipment in High Island, and they went out of their way and are down here helping TxDot clean the road. So it looks like they've got one section up by closer to High Island done, and they're working their way west down the highway here. And so it's going to be a process. It look like they've cleaned this pretty good, at least so that vehicles can get through without having to run over the sand and shell and wood that was here. And then they'll come back with their front end loaders and finish the job, and with the sweepers to sweep everything off. And so we're going to make some calls to TxDot today to see if we can get some more information from them. when you're going down through here, please proceed with caution. Take your time. You're not going to get there any faster with speed, and you have a chance of running into some problems with wrecks. So anyway, this area here was real bad earlier whenever we came through, and you can see Galveston County's got it taken care of. I'm going to clean the windshield real quick, but you can see what the surf looks like, and there on the right you can see where it's piled up, and that's what worries me. They didn't clean the ditches out last year when it flooded real bad, and so there's no place for the water to drain. So when more sand comes across the road, it just piles up and there's ponding. And so I'm going to talk to them to see what their plans are with the ditch that filled in, because usually that ditch on the right you can see there is typically about 3 foot deep. And there you can see part of the road washing away. Actually, it looked like part of the road there. But anyway, we just wanted to give you an update on this. Things are looking better. They hadn't made it to this part of the highway yet, but I know they're working on it. And so, you know, over time this morning, probably in the next couple hours, we should see a big improvement on this, so that you can get through with ease and don't have to worry about what's on the road. There you can see, I can see some pavement that's broke loose from underneath. So it is starting to undermine Highway 87, and that's bad because actually they took and I don't know if it's TxDot or who, but this used to be an evacuation route, and then all of a sudden it popped up. It wasn't part of the evacuation route for Bolivar. In fact, we don't have one. And I'm wondering if, because the road floods, they couldn't call this an evacuation route. But when they did the meeting with us before they ever started it several years ago, they talked about this would be good passable for like 24 or 36 hours before, or 48 hours, I'm not sure what it was, before a storm hit. We haven't even had a storm yet. And you can see what it was like last year during Laura, and what it's like now without a storm, just the moon and the wind, the problems we're having down here. And so we need to get something done down here. Even if an ambulance had to come through here, it would hamper the response time for emergency personnel if they needed to get to High Island, or if High Island needed to get down onto Bolivar Peninsula into Crystal Beach to help. So anyway, things are looking better. Tide's gone down. We do have another tide later on this afternoon, and I think it's around 4 or 5 o'clock, and so we'll be back down here unless the weather's real bad from rain. We'll be back down here letting you know what it looks like throughout the day. If we see any problems arising, we'll keep you informed. And remember, we're going to bring you everything live from here on the Upper Texas coast on Bolivar Peninsula and keep you informed on what's happening on our 27 miles of paradise. We're going to head on out. Y'all have a safe day. Watch the weather. Drive safe. And if you can stay at home when it's raining, please stay at home. They're calling for 4 to 6 or 8 inches of rain. Someone called for it last night because of the training of the storms we have coming up. So anyway, we're going to head on out. Hope your day's good. Hope the coffee was hot, and hope you're planning on coming to visit us here real soon. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.